Well, good morning. Welcome to the news now. Happy Wednesday. I'm Cyria Sandlin. We are following several breaking news stories overnight. 2 deadly shootings in Savannah. So officers responded first to Tibet Avenue near Abercorn at about 11:30 last night on the south side. They found a male dead with gunshot wounds. Information is very limited at this time. We are making calls and we'll keep you updated. Also, the second deadly shooting happened outside of a teen party in Midtown. According to police, a young black man was shot and killed around 12:30 this morning at Bull Street in West 41st. We also spoke to a witness who says the shooting happened outside of the Crayola Cafe during a New Year teen bash. We are also learning more about the man who died in Savannah police custody on New Year's Eve. Police say the suspect had a medical issue that led to his death. Officers were called to City Market around 8 last night for a report of a man with a gun. When they got there, the man ran off. He's now been identified as 36-year-old Charles Garrett III. Now, police chased him through the Bohemian Hotel and ended on River Street, where he was arrested. Police say Garrett then complained of some breathing problems that he was having, and a medical issue happened while he was being looked over by EMS. He was transported to Memorial Health, where he did die. GBI is looking into this death. An autopsy will be performed to determine what exactly happened. Well, right now we want to check in with Cutter Martin for more info on our next rain chance. Good morning, Cutter.
Yeah, good morning, Cyria. Before we get to the rain, a little bit of drizzle, and really the fog is the story this morning. Zero visibility reported back to Alma down to Jessup, up to Hinesville, 1/2 mile visibility. Your 84 drive, if you're leaving Hinesville, Fort Stewart, going through Odom, Jessup area down to Waycross, it is going to be a slow one because visibility is so reduced. 1/4 mile visibility in Statesboro. It is now 0 mile visibility in Beaufort. Around the metro, we're kind of tucked in here near the Savannah River. Some parts of town seeing dense fog, the south side Hunter, but a little bit better there in Pooler at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. We do have this dense fog advisory in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. All counties shaded in gray. That's not to say there won't be dense fog further north. It's just not quite as widespread nor quite as dense as the 0 mile visibility. We're just tracking it down there south of the Altamaha River. So your hour by hour forecast, again, a live look at the GSU campus behind us. You can see it's foggy there, clouds and fog through the 9 o'clock hour. And then as we get into the mid to late morning hours, noon, 1 p.m., it's a gradual process here, but we will lift the fog and eventually break out into a little bit more sunshine already in the low to mid 70s by noon. Today, we're going to keep your rain chance very low, only about 20%. Tomorrow, it's a scattered rain chance, primarily midday on through the afternoon into the evening, hit or miss stuff. And then the wettest day appears to be Friday. We could see a cluster of rain move through the area midday from the west and middle Georgia portion of the state, and eventually, even though we're increasing the rain chance through Friday, this will actually help us clear out, and I'll have all the sunny details coming up in the Weather Now digital weather forecast at 11 a.m. Talking about the morning commute right now, the wtocsavannah casino traffic tracker has driven out of the fog. We're kind of socked in with drizzle here now, and you can see a little bit of the haze there on the north and the northwest side of the metro. This is what you may encounter this morning. You may have to use the wipers once or twice, but really it's a visibility issue in some spots. Checking out drive times, looking pretty good. No major issues. Before we get to the actual minute-by-minute drive, want to take a quick peek at the Low Country 170 Okatee Highway crossing the Broad. Good to go to Beaufort. Sea Island Parkway, Trask Parkway, 278 Fording Island Road. Even Bluffton Parkway, no major delays right now. And the South Carolina Highway Patrol is not working any major incidents in those Low Country counties. Now, your commute onto the island, watching the 170 to Bluffton Road stretch. It's an 8-minute drive, not bad. Just a little slower. Bluffton Road to Cross Island Parkway. That will take you 13 minutes through Buckingham Landing and then getting onto the island. The big three on the west side of the Savannah Metro working into town. 21 from 95 to 516. That's a 10-minute drive. 95 to West Bay on 80, 12 minutes, and still at 6 minutes. Not too bad, but starting to notice a little bit of a backup near 95 on 16 eastbound and from the interstate to 516. Right now, data indicating that is a 6-minute drive. Cyria.
Well, Georgia Southern wants to help you figure out your next step in education. Starting tomorrow, it's hosting Start Now events to speed up the admission decision. These events are for prospective and former undergraduate students, offering same-day admission decisions, access to financial counselors, and more. They're meant for those of you looking to attend spring semester courses. Tomorrow's Start Now event will be at the university's Armstrong campus from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Well, I know a lot of you are heading back to work for the first time today, so good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us. Linda Smith says good morning. Thank you, Linda. Good morning, Adrian, Justin, Carlotta, Isaac, Lakeisha, Cheryl, and Statesboro. Thank you all for joining us. And don't forget, we're still following those two breaking news stories of those fatal shootings. We'll have updates online and, of course, on air. We'll be back here with you at 10 a.m. Have a great day.